I figure yesterday I didn't even stream during the afternoon, so I figured, well, she asked me nice. So if you ask me nice, I mean, who am I to say no if you ask me nice? I mean, the word please is a very powerful word. You can get a lot done with the word please. You can get a lot, uh, and there she is. She asked for it, she got it. There you are, Aspen. You're like, please stream, and I just got it now, so I'm like, all right. And clickety click there, clickety click there. Now we're going. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with pajamas. How are you, Aspen? I saw your last video and liked your last short. Thank you, Pookie. Oh, you're welcome, sugar. Wasn't I supposed to get a little dance? A little na. Hey, Denise on top of it. Hey, cutie zaddy. Hello. Oh, I just got back from my mother's house. I'm really good. My crush likes me. Yeah, it makes you feel good when people say they like you and you're crushing. I remember what that felt like once, a long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. So yeah, boy, it's been a while since I've seen you too, Denise. I mean, I know I took the afternoon off yesterday. Because I was having none of it yesterday afternoon. I was like, you know what? I need to not be burnt out. I need to take a little bit of time and chillax. Kind of, relax. And now, I wouldn't say I'm fully recharged, but I'm charged. I'm charged back up. By the way, sorry I wasn't in work yesterday. That's all right. Again, Chi the Furry, there we are. We have all the Riz kids are here. Save Nora. And I guess Stella's a Riz kid now. There it is, right in the diddle hole. Busy with a lot of stuff, but here I am at the end of everything. How about you, Zaddy Wolf? Tony Tuna! Kevin, you're back. Hey, Tony Tuna. Ah. It's, Zaddy's still waiting for his swimsuit photos. But, but I don't like to dwell on negatives. Yeah, I'm just saying. So, no, it was a good day. I went out, hung out with my mother and my extended family. I'm actually craving donuts right now. Will you crave those donuts, Aspen? Donuts! Donuts smell good. I want donut cologne because donuts smell good. I get all my stuff done. Now I get to enjoy a little Mary Jane, a little marijuana from my brain to keep my brain right. There we go. Especially Chris Donut. I want to eat his donut hole. Aspen's gonna lick his donut hole clean. Oh, the diddle hole, the donut hole. Yippee, freakster. Wow. What's the actual definition of freakster, Chi? Like, what does a freakster do? Like, I want you to break it down. Like, assume I'm an idiot. Remember I tell you that? True wisdom is assuming, is knowing that I know nothing. What does that mean? A freakster. When someone's a freakster, what actions do they take that defines them as a freakster? Destiny Taylor is missing. She was missing last night too, but I imagine she's busy. If I had a tea date, first thing I would do is put it in donuts. Ha ha! Hey, and Lila Sage. We haven't seen Lila Sage in a bit. Hello, Lila. A freakster freaks, but define freak. What are the actions that would define freaking? Lila, I hope I hope your life has been going well for you. I still haven't been able to get a hold of my creamy coconut Dr. Pepper, though. They won't deliver it. It's very upsetting. Hello, Neva. Hello. An hotel in bed. Okay, so you could be watching television in bed. Does that make you a freak? Nicole Campos said hi. 6556. It would be boom boom burger. Ah, yeah. When's the yeah part coming? What's up? Hello, Josh. Hello, 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 hello. It's got a lot of emojis there. Aspen, are you in love for the first time? Don't you know? It's going to last. It's a love life forever. I love that I had no past. Okay? Yes, all loves live forever. Hiya, I'm new. Like what I see so far. Cryptic Angel. Hello, Cryptic Angel. And how about we give you a little piece of what this is all about? Because Lila Sage wants to hear it, and so, I might as well at least give her we don't see her too often. Do I like Gene Wilder? If I didn't like Gene Wilder, would I have a hat like this? Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to learn it note for note, but don't worry. Be happy. Every life we have some trouble. When you worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. I can. Don't worry. Be happy. The landlord say the rent is late. You might have to litigate. Worry, be happy. Don't worry, I can't do. Be happy. Ain't got no cash, ain't got no style, ain't got no gal to make you smile, but don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy. Mr. Toronto said hi. Hey everybody, happy Sunday. I mean Saturday. Cause when you worry, your face will frown, and that will bring everybody down. So don't worry. Be happy. Look at me, I'm happy. One more time. Don't worry, be happy. Welcome, Mr. Toronto. Welcome, Kin. Welcome, Daniel Berry Sports. Welcome, all the newbies, all these new people. Had some Kevin kind of singing. I want to see Denise in a bathing suit. I'm sorry, did I see that? Did I say that loud? Ken, hi. So what's going on, Ken? Hello, hello. Hands me a trophy and gives me a thumbs up. That's a lovely way to... He's not impatient, he's eager. Right, that's my line, man. I'm not impatient, I'm just eager. Like, like, there's got to be a little bit of drive going, going, yes, not only would I like to see it, I'm kind of, a little excited, a little eager for it. Like, oh, I can have that. Oh, but not now, okay. Well, how about now? How about now? Oh, no, no, not now, not now. Well, can I have a taste? Just a little taste? Oh, no, 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 not now. Hey, Tony, hello, hello. I always liked hello. I don't really know hello, but I like him. I don't know why. Hello, hello. And for those who are new to this room, my name is Kevin G Nicholson. That's right, it's Kevin G Nicholson. I've never known so much love, so much love, so much love. My name is Kevin G Nicholson. That's right, it's Kevin G Nicholson. There's plenty things I've yet to do with so much love, so much love. Kevin the Pimp. Poopy, says Ken. All right, way to get the show going. Ken with Poopy, Sandra Willisby. What you playing now, my friend? I'm playing all sorts of stuff. Kevin, 3 days from today, you and the Spark will get a big surprise from the tuna. Yay, I like big surprises from the tuna. Exactly, with great music. Well, you know what I like to start in with, because you guys got to know the tone of the room before we even continue. And that would be scrotum, scrotum, just a bag of wrinkly skin. Scrotum, scrotum, S-C-R-O-T-U-M. What would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem, what would you do if you didn't have a scrotum? Totem in a burlap sack, drag him in a burlap sack. Eat him from a burlap sack. Just to give you a little sense of the tone. Sorry, I have to turn the volume down. My niece is in the room with me. That's probably wise. They don't need to hear about scrotum. Shardy, Shardy. I just sharded my pants. Yes, Lila. Lila Sage, what would you like? Josh, don't worry, chat. I have brain rot. Well, thank goodness for that. I'm much relieved. I thought it was infectious. What would you like, Lila? You've been a fan for at least 6 months. And I remember, and I appreciate it. What are you holding for me? Are you holding them both? I constantly, I'm holding my balls. I like playing with my balls in public. And then right now I have balls on my chin. I don't know what that signifies, having balls on your chin, but I got balls on my chin. Ooh, my brown-eyed girl. Do you remember when? La 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 da. Josh, take that bash. Josh, I am not stinky. I was disinfected at the tuna factory. Oh, I'm first. Get in line. Well, you got a lot of people in line for the old ball holders. Yo mama, so old, her birth certificate is a rock. That's a pretty good one, Troy Miller. I like a little funk. Nothing wrong with liking a little funk there, Josh. I don't know if this is the place for it. Hey, Jennifer Dixon. Can you bring on? Well, I don't know. I don't know. You just remind me of. I don't know if you know the guy's name is Dixon My Ass. I love Dixon My Ass. Sing a song about poop. Jennifer Dixon's. Oh no, that was Ken who asked that. Can you play Mary on the Cross? I'm a hazel-eyed girl. I'm a hazel-eyed boy. And there's somebody new. Well, not somebody new. Old guard, old school. Benito. Hello, Benito. Good to see you. Can to sing a song about poop, oh best I can. Sing a song about poop and excrement and duty and all that little poopy from your butt. A song about poop. Diddy says, I am Sean Combs. Diddy baby oil the beaver, I don't know. 100,000 bottles, that's somewhere sure to go. I didn't get invited, so I don't really know. Did he baby oil the beaver and make him a believer? Did he baby oil the beaver? I don't know. Let me know what caught her off guard tastes like tuna. I am Batman. Lady Madonna, baby on her breast, wonders how she managed to feed the rest. Well, spread the legs. Okay, so Skylar is my friend. I like her, and she likes me back. I just sang a song about poop. I don't know what more you want from me. Along the Watchtower, Justin Squires says, that's the legendary Sparky's Ballywick. He could do all sorts of rock and roll like that. All right, Aspen, what the fuck? But she also has a girl. Oh, that's what it is. Boof Dingle, a.k.a. Piss Flap Shit Pants. Sing a song about poop. We just did that. You just missed the poop song. Everyone's very obsessed with the excrement. Limp Bizkit, I've heard them. Song about tuna and onions and meat curtain flavor. There's nothing like the tuna fish when it has a meat curtain flavor. I like to sit on the button and give it a licky lick. A lick, 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 lick. Boop, 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 boop. And I mean, how eager is it if I've been waiting months? Just saying. Yes, tuna and onions. Meow. I want biscuits and gravy myself. Yeah, I've been waiting months. She goes, nah, yeah. Can you play a song about a dog? Come, Stains. Kevin, look at Insta, all right. Kevin, my name is being taken in vain by Josh. That's all right. You can take my name in vain. I guess I got to check my Insta real quick. Let me check my Insta. Let's see what's on my Insta. Ooh, what's that? That's a wig. Wow, and those are... That's... I don't know. I mean, it's neat enough, but I think I like your natural hair better. I mean, but still. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So that's good. That's great. That's fantastic. Kevin, my name is being taken in vain by Josh. I'm sorry. My big brother and I are really, really sick. Like, how sick? Do you have, like, minutes to live? Perhaps you should be seeking medical attention rather than watching my live stream. I mean, just a thought. I mean, if you're gonna die, you might as well die on the live stream. I've eaten a clam chowder. Sausages and gravy for me, thank you. Sausages and gravy is what she wants right now. Josh says a time or two. Can you play Tangerine? I don't even remember. I vaguely remember that song. But no, I couldn't play that because I don't have it in the brain. I don't have it in the brain. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. I'm not proud, but any clam will do. Let me lick the clam. All good, no worries, man. Sorry, man, mushy puppies, but I don't mind you asking the question. Here's to you, man. Here's, you know what I'm saying? Peace and happiness and good vibes. Good vibes at you. You look, I'll cook you a hot cake too. I'll cook you a hot cake. You're all I can think of, every drop I drink up. Every drop, yeah. Every bit of that man gravy is going down my throat. And look who joined us, Amanda's here. Oh, hello, Manders. Greetings, welcome back, Amanda. Let me sing about the clam. Does the clam poop too? We don't know, but we like the clam. Give it a little licky, 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 licky. I'm singing about the clam. I like to get my lips around it and just kind of move it with my tongue. Oh, about the clam. I like to put it in my mouth. Oh, when you butter in the clam, it's like using lubrication. So you'll want to do it just with the tongue. You don't want to brush it on. You don't want to smear it on. Josh says he'll drink to the clam. I'm not sure if that's a really good plan, but you do you. I'll watch here while I'm sharing my man gravy with Denise and Sandra. I wasn't even going to be here. I was at my mom's, and then I saw Aspen text. She goes, stream please. And she asked me twice yesterday, and I didn't stream yesterday. And so I'm like, well, I didn't stream yesterday. So I guess I should do good by Aspen, and I should get in here. And I do it, and here all you people are. I love the heat coming off the clam. I more like the noises. I like the little noises when they're like, oh, there it is. Oh, that's inside me. Yep, there's another human being. Oh, and that's moving right against, it's in the clam, on the clam, over the clam. Oh my goodness, and that one-eyed trouser weasel, it just spit all over the place. If I can't find him, I'd rather be alone. Oh, you say that, Aspen. It's nice of you to say it. Hello, Duck King 17. Why would Duck King 17 be in here? I'm obsessed with the Duck King. I think he might go quackers. I love you too, Kev. So we have Aspen loves me and Denise loves me. I like getting all this love. There's even a little lust in my poor putty cat. Hey, Kevin, not to be boring, but the chords you were playing are exactly the chords to the song by the Beatles called Girl. That doesn't surprise me. Like, there's a lot of stuff I just don't know. Again, true wisdom is knowing I'm an idiot. I just don't have, I only have that certain, like, I only have so much RAM in this tiny brain of mine. Yes, Denise. Oh, and Aspen. Oh, they're all calling my name. Who is this guy? I don't know. You better find out. The Lube Master. Hey, you're back. Someone else run your channel or something while you're gone. Oh no, I was here. You're probably referring to legendary Sparky. He sits in that chair over there and he plays real music when people make real requests for real music. And then I'm here as the warming act. I'm just like the comic hack who plays like 20 or 30 songs and tries to make people laugh without taking his clothes off, because that would be too easy. Because if I take my clothes off, everyone starts laughing and then I start crying, and that's not so fun entertaining wise. So yeah, so you're talking about the legendary Sparky. He comes in, he sits in that chair, and he takes over for a little bit, and I sit back here and I smoke weed and I feed him lines and stuff like that. It's a good thing. It's a good time. You clearly say the names too much, G. Maybe. Kevin and Aspen up a tree. Aspen says something like, who do you love the most, that I love the most in the world? And we answered, Kevin. I actually feel loved here. Well, I mean, I did start streaming because you asked, and I do make it a point to give you all my affections. Although certainly I have different types of affections for different individuals. Comic hack, says Kevin, as much self-depreciating. Such a self-depreciating guy. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Self-depreciation is the key to being in this position. Love the hat. Is that Nickel Lavitt? Thank you very much for the compliment on the hat. You think the hat is cool? Here, let me do this for you. Let's see if you think this is cool. Michelle, you tell me if this is impressive or if this is just stupid. Look at that. That's my LED bow tie. Isn't that a thing of beauty? And I do like that. Come on, come on, Michelle. You gotta be. Come on. You haven't seen that anytime in the recent past, have you? I'd rather listen to Cat in the Hat pooping. This is kind of that. This is kind of that vibe. I am definitely a Cat in the Hat pooping. knows what cults are for. That's right, Tony's on it. Hey, welcome to the cult, folks. And if you don't know already, my name is... Wait for it. My name is... Wait for it. My name is Kevin G Nicholson. That's right, it's Kevin G Nicholson. I've never felt so much love, so much love, so much love. Let's just say, you need bow ties in your shop. Yeah, right, I should. Zaddy, zaddy, Kevin, zaddy, son. Aspen, do you have to win your mother's trust before you can have scissors? Tell you to take a course in scissor management. A course in scissor management. You know, scissor management is really important. You're going to need to practice how to scissor correctly. You know, because if you just do it sloppy, you really need to you got to align the buttons with each other in order to get maximum scissoring. And I'm going to do this for a second. Why? Because I can. Well, upper class, high society. God's gift to ballroom notoriety. And I always fill my ballrooms, the event is never small. The social pages say I've got the biggest balls of all. I've got big balls, I've got big balls. They're such big balls, and they're dirty big balls. And he's got big balls, and she's got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. And my balls are always dancing, and my ballroom's always full, and everybody comes and comes again. If your name is on the guest list, no one can take you higher. Everybody says, I've got great balls of fire. I've got big balls, oh, I've got big balls. They're such big balls, dirty big balls. And he's got big balls, and she's got big balls. And we've got the biggest balls of them all. I'm just itching to tell you about them. Some balls are held for charity, and some for fancy dress. But when they're held for pleasure, they're the balls that I like best. My balls are always bouncing to the left and to the right. It's my belief that my big balls should be held every night. I've got big balls, I've got big balls. They're such big balls, and they're dirty big balls. And he's got big balls, and she's got big balls. But we've got the biggest balls of them all. There we are. Now I've got big balls. All right, let's see what I missed. Let's see. Wait, can guys and girls scissor? It's a little different. Well, sweetie, there's the problem. Kevin is not certified to scissor. Yeah, I'm not certified for scissor management training. Yeah, sort of. I'm sure you can make it work. I'm sure. Don't be upset with Kevin Aspen. He always tries to help everybody out. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. Question. He better help me with his dick. I just ruined the mass commission I'm working on. I swear I should quit being a furry and just be a father zesty zaddy like Kevin. Takes a lot of years of practice. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. All I know is that's a hell of a way, Gaspin. That's all I'm saying. LOL, you really said that out loud. Did I? Did I? I can never tell. Those scissors cut me up. Yeah, well, that's what they're for, man. I mean, isn't that what you've been telling me? I want the sausage. I want you to put your hot beef injection in my lunchbox. I want you to throw the salami down my tiny hallway. I want you to, bang, 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 bang. I mean, if I'm jumping to assumptions here, I mean, that's just the impression I was getting. I could be wrong. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'm leaving. Nobody wants me to be here. That's not true, Tony Tuna. I love you, Tony Tuna. Kevin, let's scissor again. Last night was fantastic. We like 6,000 miles ago. I'm dying. Tony, no! Justin, 420 passed. Yeah, that's true. It's 5:25 here. I'm making up for time lost. See, Aspen wants you here. Benito wants you here. You're loved and valued, Toby. You know that. You can feel it. Corey Lamathow feels it too. Yay! See? Denise loves you. Even though I just want to just do that. Just right over there. Yeah, you're right. Is this okay? You like that? You want faster, slower? I can go in little smaller circles if you want. Or I can just do the... You go back and forth. Keep it a little spontaneous. Oh no, you have really sad news? What's the sad news, Aspen? I already told Benito. I goon in here too. Well, that's important. It's important that you goon while you're in the room. It makes me feel better. Okay, I'll just stay quiet and listen and learn. I don't know. I enjoy your conversation as well, Tuna. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be fearful of throwing stuff out. I mean, what are they gonna do? I mean, you got a wrench, you got equal power. My mom was in the hospital. Yeah, all right. Is she okay? Is the next question Furry asks. Whatever you'd like, Tuna. Whatever you'd like. Let me take the hat off for a second. She's okay now, but she can barely walk. Well, that's not good. But I'm assuming that she will be on the mend. Just take a little time off to heal up. Well, again, let's hope that, this was a minor thing and that she'll be better in the near future, and just think positive thoughts for her recovery and for your endurance. And she had been on an arthritis flare-up. Yo, doggy! Positive vibes for all. Vincenzo. Yeah, I was bouncing to your music a couple of times. I've been listening. All right, give me a second here. I feel all right. Feel all right? I'm gonna go get my. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab a drink. And I'm glad your mom's home, Aspen. I gotta get me a this mug. There's a little something, so I'm not quite so cut up there. Oh, we are. Go ahead. What's your confession, man? Drinking beers about the grill. Is the confession that you're a fool, or was there an action that you're actually confessing to? Good, be a good girl and take your mommy. Take care of your mommy. If you need something from the kitchen, bring it to her. She's literally texted me in the middle of school. When she told me, I started sobbing because I thought she fell or something. Pretty sure she's helping him out now, of course. Dave's real brother. Tony, don't word it like that, too. I always take care of her. Yeah, with the she's 13 with the mind and the body of a 21-year-old easily. Bro, you're on Kevin G. You're 13. The fuck happens all the time. We call them the Riz kids. They're all the people who are under the voting age, and they come in and they say outlandish stuff and they amuse me. And so, and let me tell you, Aspen alone has made me laugh so hard. I'm like, yeah, she's allowed in. She's definitely allowed in. Nah, I mean, I could kick people out, but that ain't helping anyone. What's up, Denise? Why the tears? Why the tears? Yeah, until for a couple more weeks, right? You got a couple more weeks, and then you turn 17. And you live in Turkey, so the laws are all bizarre. Am I a Riz kid too? Technically, I think until you hit 18, you're by law, by American law anyway, which for whatever the freaking that is. Yes, you're definitely a Riz kid. Sizzle Moon song. Remember, you're not part of the solution. You're part of the problem. Uh, Eldridge Cleaver, civil rights, Black Panther Party leader. I turned 17 on the 10th of October. See, I'm remembering. I'm paying attention. I listen to you people. And you know what everyone keeps telling? You know, why do you keep coming back? They go, because A, I listen. And B, this channel is pretty fun. And we're not looking to beat the snot out of each other. We're looking to entertain and say silly stuff and spread joy. I've never felt so much love than in this room. I've never known so much love. You're the doggy of a lifetime. I am a friendly guy who likes people in general. And I understand there's a difference between words and actions, and hopefully other people will figure that out as well as time goes on. Hey Kevin, I come back because you're like the big brother I never had. Well, that's kind of nice. I don't know if I should be, but I mean But that's a nice sentiment. Wish we could chill. I don't live that far away. I'm in New Haven. Well, I ain't coming to you, man. New Haven sucks. Sorry, I know that's your home. New Haven sucks ass. I don't want to go near New Haven. And not just New Haven, like Bridgeport. Bridgeport sucks. Hartford sucks. Like anything on 95. Take a look at Chi's comment. No, Denise is a Riz wife freakster. Is that what you're saying? You called me a Riz wife. Um, well, Riz is short for charisma, so I guess if you were a wife, you would be a charismatic wife, I imagine. Just a lot shyer than I would expect someone dating me would be. No, New Haven sucks balls. I was originally from Sandy Hooks, Connecticut. And a freakster. Yeah, but you see, and here's the thing. You guys, you kids are using this word freakster like, oh, we're so wild. And then when it comes down to it, you're like, oh, I couldn't possibly. Arthritis sucks. I have had it since 18. Now Sundays suck. I miss snowboarding. Benito's genuinely like a brother to me, not going to lie. I kind of feel like Benito's a brother to me a little bit. But I feel like he's got more common sense, so that's why I call him my manager. Never been to Connecticut, Manders? Well, if you ever come this way, I can show you the... there's a couple nice places in Connecticut. Bro, Kevin, I am a freakster. Yeah, but you guys keep saying, oh, I'm a freakster. I'm so wild. I'm so out there. And none of you have actually been with another partner, not in the physical sense. I would be very doubtful if there's any fellatio been given out by a single Riz kid. And hell, and I think most of the Riz kids are a little bashful about nudity too. So, I'm just saying, like, what's so freaky about reserved? You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, I couldn't possibly. I freaked with a 34-year-old, but he's in jail. Ugh, that's not good. I can yell in the streets. Okay, you yell in the streets. Well, that necessarily makes it freaky. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love you guys. Kevin slays. Now, I'm just calling it like it is. I'm not trying to slam anybody. I am not a role model. I am not looking down on any of you at all. I want you to understand that. But I am giving you my perspective, and my perspective is unique. I'm not banging anybody, period. I have had no physical interaction. I will occasionally hug my mother or my aunt, and that's to the side, so the dick points away, and you do the side hug. I do the side hug. That's the only physical contact I've had with a female in over a decade. I've never been with Denise. I've never been with anyone physically. This is true. Why would I lie about this? I've been offered. Girls have offered to sleep with me since then. As a 69-year-old man, I'm the physical embodiment of Riz and Freak Bops. Well, the music is pretty cool. I can't speak to the rest of it. Yeah, but your offers, it's a little... All right, look. And again, not to poo-poo on any of you guys. There's one thing to go, hey, would you bang me through the interweb where you've never actually met someone? But the truth of the matter is if any of you people would ever meet me in real life, you'd probably be like, oh, I thought he was going to be taller. Or there would be something. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, oh, well, he seemed different on this, or he seemed different. Or maybe it's just, maybe my smell sucks. Maybe you're just like, oh, he smells like cigarettes. Or he smells like weed. Or he smells like, you know what I mean? Ludsy Lucy, too. ZZ Top. Yeah, you got a better chance of seeing God. I'm not playing any ZZ Top, not because I don't like them, but because I don't have that musical proficiency. You need to come back in the later stream when the legendary Sparky's here and ask him to do it. He'll probably rock your world with that. How tall even are you? That's a good question. That's an actual good question. I am 5'10". Now I can't break that down into milliliters or whatever the fuck you're using over there, but it's my perfume too, ZZ Top. I'm 6'7", says Chi. Kevin's 4'2". No, Kevin is not 4'2". Kevin is 5'9". And I am 55 years old. As of last Friday, 1 week ago, I turned 55 years old. Well, isn't that, you want the guy to be taller, right? Isn't that biologically, like, you kind of want to look up to the guy? Damn it, Kevin. He's 1 inch taller than me. Yeah, but you have more poise and stature than I do. You know what I'm saying? Ludsy Illicky, 2, me 42. 42, so you're about a decade behind me. For God's sake, I'm 5'4". Yeah? You know what? If I flip you over, I gotta bet you it'll work. You know what I'm saying? Either that way or that way. It works both ways. It's that distance that you're more worried about. Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does. I mean, people who say that are just trying to fool themselves. Of course, size matters, proficiency matters, everything matters. You can't just wipe it away and go, oh, no, no, no. Everything matters. Smell, size, weight, intelligence, charisma, all those things come into play. I mean, if you're going to be honest with the universe, and the universe will be honest with you. Hello, Gay Rock. Said hi, said hi, said hi, said hi. We'll explain it in school next year, Chi. Metallica says nothing else matters. So should I listen to it? I don't know. I don't think I have any intelligence. Well, intelligence comes from various different places, too. Have you had a stroke? Not yet, but I think I'm about to. Why? Why do you ask? Do I look like I've had a stroke? I'm ready for a stroke. I think I'm at the stroke point in my life. I've had a couple of strokes like that, but, you know, that's kind of the... We got risen intelligence. The Jukebox Hour! Hello, everybody! Hello! Jukebox Hour! Rodolfo. I've had a stroke. 10 out of 10 don't recommend. Okay, that's a good thing. Is there any way that you can prevent it? Doesn't that just like happen? No matter what you do, if you're going to get one, you're going to get one, I think. I mean, granted, you can increase that by eating like clotted cheese and stuff, but... I mean, but I'm not a doctor either. Remember, true wisdom is knowing I'm an idiot. So I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I have a rare brain disorder. Okay? That's what caused mine. Do you got like superpowers that come with the disorder? Are you like a mutant? Do you have something that like counteracts it? Sometimes that happens. Rodolfo, no, not exactly. You don't necessarily look like you had a stroke. Kev Dog in 6'9". You're 6'9". That's a lot. I'd be looking up at you. You have facial tics? Do I have any facial tics, guys? You are my favorite East Coaster, D. Porter says. Thank you. Thank you, D. Porter. That means I guess I'm not going to be going anywhere, D. Porter. If I'm your favorite East Coaster, you want to keep me on the East Coast. That's where I like to be. I mean, I'm very pale as it is. Hopefully that would be enough of a deterrent. Jose Terran. Hello, Jose Terran. Anders, moya moya means puff of smoke. I didn't have any blood vessels on the right side of the brain. Hello, Jose. How are you? You look like you might sometimes. I have facial tics. My lips are... Now I have to lick my lips. How have I been? I've been fabulous. It's been amazing. It's been quite the last few months have been off the hook. It's been incredible. It's been incredible for the channel. It's been incredible for the people. I've got absolutely beautiful people surrounding me who are very joyous and happy. And there are even a couple of freaksters in there who are doing very sexual and very explicit stuff. And I like that. To me, that's kind of awesome. It says so on my T-shirt, and I like the awesome people in here. I'm back. I bet you are. So much love. So much love. Does anyone in this room know where I sourced that from? Jose says, I pray for many blessings to come to you. Thank you kindly. I appreciate that. And may you have more laughter than tears for the rest of your days, sir. Jose, take that with you. May you have more laughter than tears. And I stand by that 100%. Shane Ruggles, the Kevin FG fans are going wild. Well, Kevin used to get excited and blushed, but that's why you got to keep ratcheting it up. You know what I'm saying? What is the source of so much love? I get to hang out with myself, and I am really funny. Like, you wouldn't believe the thoughts that come through there, and I will end up laughing at my own thoughts often. Where I'm like, oh, like with Denise especially, she'll be talking to me, and then my little, my one of my other little voices in here will go, say this, and I'll be like, don't say that, that's dirty. And then the other one will go, yeah, it's dirty, do it. Like my background, cool. These are, I painted all of those. Those are acrylic on canvas. Wow, you didn't read my last comment. My lips are funny, and my smile is sort of crooked with one side of my upper lip sort of curls up. All right? It'll be okay. Everything's fine. Just say it, please. Let's see. Oh, and Jose, can I show you? Ask me to see the candle. Like, you see, I've done all sorts of different sorts of work in the past. Oh no, they're all coming down. Like, for example, got these trees right here I painted. This is also acrylic on stretch canvas. And then this is the Gandalf tree that I painted. So that's another one. Would you, he asked. Okay, so let me show you. It's a work in progress. I just started working on this. This is the candle. Again, this is still in progress. This is the flame right here. That's the flame. And the flame, it's the hottest point is right there. That's where the hottest point of the flame is. And then I'm having a little problem getting the actual candle itself. That seems to be, like, I'm still going to work on that a little bit. And then I need to put some amoxicillin or some sort of antibiotic on here because it looks like it's getting an infection. So that's what's going to happen to that piece soon. That's the candle painting. I thought you might get a kick out of that. You know what I mean? It's important to know where the hot spot is so you don't burn your fingers. Well, I don't know. When I'm doing that too, I'm kind of giving you that optical illusion, like it could actually be my head back here, and this could be the, you know what I mean? It could be the, so it looks like the legs are going up if I do it right. If I get my head in the right spot, looks like I'm the one laying back and exposing my candle. In fact, people cross the street when they see my contorted face. In fact, it's dirty as fuck. If you didn't get a chuckle out of this, I don't know what to tell you. Zaddy, woof, 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 woof. Lick, 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 lick. Well, come on, entice me, Denise, Just asking for a bikini pic. Nothing untoward. But yet, I'm left wanting Left eagerly pontificating. That's all right. No worries. Excuse me. What do you mean, but I mean, again, you take it in layers. I liked you better when I thought you had facial tics. Ah, sorry, man. Woodsy Lucy, GNR. Yeah, she's also in Turkey. She's halfway across the world. It depends on what culture you're in. She's legal where she's at. And see, me being in this position where I'm just like calling everybody out, going, okay, well, if you mean it, let's see proof. And mostly in regards to the work. And that's regards like the singing, the playing guitar, and the, you know what I mean? Because I want to see that stuff go back and forth. See, and at first, see, and the thing is, when at the beginning of the summer, when school let out, all of a sudden we got more kids than I've ever seen in these chat rooms before. And I was very nervous about it at first. But I'm like, oh no, they're all minors. They used to scream that, oh, I'm a minor. And then there comes a point where you're like, if you start censoring yourself because the minors are around, then you're not teaching them how to be genuine. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? You gotta own it. I'm not their mommy. I ain't their daddy. And if they want to control their kids, good luck. It ain't my ballywick. But what was it? One day Aspen was trying to get all the young kids out of the room, having a miserable time of it, trying to chase people around. She took the entire stream just trying to chase people out. Or you just relax, you go out, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. You guys can feel and do whatever you want regardless. Hello, Big Erm. I am drinking iced tea from a piss mug. Let me show you this. This might give you a chuckle. This is the old piss mug t-shirt. Yeah, a thing of beauty. So we're drinking from the old piss mug. Not great. The nice piss mug t-shirt. It's my midnight t-shirt. It's my 12th album. Some of you will recognize this as icons in your feed. You G-Forcers. That would be my church shirt. Yeah, so this is unfortunate. It's just iced tea. I don't start drinking till later. You know, I actually formed a legal religion this year. It was the Church of Free Thought. And I literally paid like the $50 to register it and all that stuff. But I'm not paying the auxiliary fees. But I wanted to do it to say, yeah, I started a church. Well, you're probably like geared for it, Amanda. I once I start drinking, I get stupid and I get tired. And depending on the alcohol, sometimes out like, do not give me vodka ever. I'm not good on vodka. Tequila, I'm a lot of fun, but. And generally, any hanging with me involves nudity in the end. What is the story behind the White Star logo? It's a silver star logo, and it's supposed to be the Celtic symbol for imagination, and I kind of adopt that when I learned that in college back in the 90s. And so I've been using that silver star since then. So there you are. Dakota Miller, it's scientifically healthier to drink alcohol in the morning than late in the day. Okay. Why do you skip my sensitive, thoughtful comments? I don't know. You're overly sensitive. Repeat it if it's that important. Corey Lamatho, tip slip. Oh my God. Showed. I want to drink, but my mom will notice the can is gone. That's true. And you shouldn't be stealing from your parents anyway. If you buy your booze, you can drink your booze. If you can't buy your own booze, don't start stealing your folks' stuff. Ask at least. Most of the time if you ask, they'll go, what the hell? Especially if they got extra. Yeah, me and vodka don't mix either. No, vodka's not a good mate. I think it's that potato alcohol. But I don't know. I thought we were friends, Rodolfo. Well, I guess. Was college worth it? For the experience, not for the money I got after I got, getting a trade is better than a college degree now. I would agree with that. My comments are too good for the likes of you. Oh my goodness. Okay, Rodolfo. Well, run off in a huff if you must. Not as good as Geoffrey's Tonelli. Oh, Jeffrey's Tonelli. Jeffrey's toenail. Eesh, not as good as Jeffrey's toenail. It took me a second to get that through. I think so. I'm not stealing. Basically, it's home CS beer. I don't know what that means. It's basically the home beer. If you have to steal from your parents, make you don't do that. Big Herm's gonna get me into real trouble at some point. There's gonna be some 9-year-old's gonna grab their ATM from their parents. Rodolfo. Hey. Rodolfo. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Ah, that's right. Homes like public use. Yeah, and I understand some families are like that. You know how it works. I'm a 5-year-old and I'll grab my papa's credit card and send you the rent. Do not do that. Let it out, Corey says. Let it out. Hello, public users. Steve Cutler Live here. Hello, Steve Cutler Live. Much better. Let me know you care. I am making sure you know I care. I mean, look at me. How could I not care? And for those of you who know that he gets so much love here, Steve Cutler Live just walked into the room. He is a very, very, very experienced and exemplary musician. He has his own channel. Go subscribe to Steve Cutler Live. Do that now. If you have not heard of Steve Cutler Live, then you should go over there and hit that subscribe button just out of sheer principle. That's what I say. Not even my channel. Screw my channel. Go over to Steve Cutler Live in his channel and hit that subscribe button. Pull it out. I already pulled it out. What do you think about free use women, Kevin? I think that's a boring scenario. I don't want someone who's going to be like, okay, just do whatever you want, and I'm just going to be drying my nails. If you're not involved, if you're not into it, there's no point. Otherwise, you're just a sperm ashtray. I'm not looking for a sperm ashtray. I want a participant. I don't want someone I could just free like, ew. Ew, yeah, saying right below, there in the chat, Steve Cutler Live. Go give a subscription. Go subscribe to Steve Cutler Live, because if you're a friend of this channel, you're a friend of that channel. You're part of this channel. Be part of that one. Give him a bang for his buck. It blew my freaking mind. Read something about the color silver reflecting and absorbing colors. Well, reflecting, it is all colors and it reflects all colors. Yo, Danny Schultz. What do you think about the? I answered that. Blew my freaking mind. Please and thank you. A sperm rock. A sperm rock. Sub to me. Yeah. And if you, and she will keep you entertained, I'm sure. So go check out Chi the Furries channel. Actually, do I prefer my cat hairy or bald? I prefer it trimmed. I like a landing strip. But if they want to do like a topiary thing, like, Mickey Mouse ears or something like that, I mean, that's fine. I mean, if they want to be au natural, I'll work around the weeds. But I like there to be I like to be able to inspect and make sure everything's clean and edible. You know what I mean? You got to prepare. You got to plate the dish. If you want someone to eat the dish, you got to plate it very well. Ah, it smells good. Okay, I'll put my nose down there if it smells good. Oh, there we are, right? Okay, everything's on the up and up. Get your right hand in there. Let's see. Get your right hand in there. Rock on, brother. You got a like for me. I appreciate that. Likes and subs are the things that keep me going. We're still having guys' night tomorrow. Ooh, guys' night. The reason I don't use my first name with foreigners is because they can never pronounce it right. So I just go by Denise. I would guess that and I would understand it. Was thinking about going to see Max Creek this evening, but it's $35 each. At Singularity, or are they somewhere else? I don't even know why I'm asking. Like, I like them, but to be here, let this go to your head, Steve. I always thought you guys were better than Max Creek. I thought I was touring with the better band. Desert Rain for me was better than Max Creek in my brain. I just enjoyed it more. So there's me being honest about something I have never admitted to before. I just made a public admission. Hey, it was more fun where we were. For a while, it was a lot of fun. I remember more sunshine than clouds. Fun to put temporary tattoos on them. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I would agree with that. You guys remember the guy that came in here and had that absolute meltdown and posted his address? No. No. I mean, let's face it, Erm. Let's face it, folks. A lot happens in these chats. And in many cases, I don't know how many of you guys go back through the feed. I rarely ever go back through. And unless I've had a really good performance or something exceptionally happened, I don't go back through and rewatch the old lives. Kevin, the reason I don't go wide shot for now is that I don't do these with people I'm not in a relationship with. Okay, that's fine. But a wide shot, that's only an angle. I mean, again, I have family shots with my mother and me, my brother, and my, you know what I mean? Those are wide shots. The whole point isn't, I'm not asking to see bits, I'm asking to see context. So I think that's where you're kind of misunderstanding the direction. He really is disturbed. Wait, you have live stream? King Kong is gay or is being gay just gay? Well, I mean, I don't know. It might be gay splaining. It's called, it's called money where your mouth is what it is. Well, there are many reasons to love Steve. Many reasons to love all of you folks. I've never felt so much love. Plug? Uh-oh. Not that kind of plug, sweetheart. Get your mind out of the gutter. No, get it back into the gutter. I'm sorry. I should have never told you to pull your mind out of the gutter. Keep it there. Stay there. Learn some things. Kevin, you are our leader. I was worried about you yesterday because I didn't stream in the afternoon. I took a day off. I needed to collect my psychic self together, man. I was like, I saw the people going, stream, please stream, and I'm just like, no, I can't feel it. Is it ever okay? Well, is it ever okay in what sense? Are you sending it to the school board? Or are you sending it to their parents? Or are you sending it to their kids after the fact? I've never sent revenge pornography. Yeah, Kevin, you naughty. Yeah, that's right. I'm naughty. You got live streaming thing happening in about 60 minutes? Well, good. That gives me, hey, Lucas Dodson. That's a good thing. We'll all be going over to your stream after this stream's over. No, it's not. My homie got arrested because of revenge porn. Where did he put it out? Naughty, naughty, go to my room. He put it on the hub. Oh! Everyone thought when I got divorced, everyone thought I was going to do revenge porn. But I was like, no, I didn't do it. I had it. I could have, but I didn't. I took the high road. I've never done it. I took the high road. I was mad, though. I was mad and I was hurt, and I could see why people would resort to that, but I did not. I've been doing all right. I went to my mom's early on. We had hot dog day over there, so I sat and chatted with my relatives and enjoyed their company. Had a few hot dogs. Had a lot of sweets. Mad hurt, but noble nonetheless. Yeah. I wanted to, and you know I had the goods, Steve. You know I had the goods. But I didn't. Because what was that going to help? I mean, what? It was going to... I liked their parents. And it was like... it was... How did they find out they put it on the hub? That's a good question, Denise. Benito, how did they find out? How did people find out? Or did he must have dropped her a link and said, oh, yeah? Yeah, you're going to leave me? Here, look at what I put on the web. It's probably how it worked. Life is a blessed experience, so appreciate all your moments, folks. I've never felt so much love than in this room. Never felt so much love. I love all these stories. This is where it gets real in this room. This is why I really love these live streams, because people are like, no, this really happened over here, and this happened really here. We find the truth. That's what it's all about. It's not about the, It's about finding the truth. When I say, like when you say, we love you, Kevin Z Zaddy, and you go, woof, 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 do me day, you know what I mean? That it sounds all good, but I've heard so much lip service from people over the course of my life, whether I was married to them or not, or dating or whatever. So now it's like I don't believe it unless someone puts up or shuts up. But I know exactly what to ask for, that it's not a legal liability, because I worked in independent films for so long. I know what's legally required in regards to release forms and consent and agreement and yeah, and see, and that's the other thing. They say I'm attractive. I don't see it. True wisdom is knowing that I'm an idiot. So, like, I know that some people in the past have found me attractive, but they go, oh, you're like this, and I'm like, it's like imposter syndrome. It's like, nah, you're not talking about me. I say, judge me by my actions. Yeah, the content of my character rather than the color of my skin. And it's nice. And I appreciate it. Like, it would be different if she were like in real life, because the age and all that stuff. But still, it's nice for people to go, oh, I think you're great. And I don't know if I necessarily buy it all the time, but it's nice to hear it. I'd rather reinforce that than, oh, I'm just a piece of shit and nobody loves me. I mean, who's gonna want to see that? See it in the toes. Look at the toes. Look at the feet, you feet fetishing mongers. Look at the foot. Oh, you can tell there are toes under there. Well, I hope so, and I think that that's what most people are here for, is the spirit. You know what I mean? I appreciate you saying that, because that's what I'm not trying to be something that I'm not. I'm just Kevin G Nicholson. I'm trying to make a couple people chuckle. I'm trying to, but if someone wants to say, hey, look over here, tee hee hee, who am I to say no, I can't look at that? Of course I can look at that. Up to a point. There's a legal line, but I can look all I want. Sparky is currently cutting the cheese, and it'll be another 4 hours before he's back in front of the stage. We're in front of this stage. I'm gonna go for another 50 minutes, and then Steve's Cutler Live is gonna be streaming, and then we're gonna all pile over into Steve's stream for a little bit. That's the plan. Hey, some people say, so I've had ex-girlfriends go, you have fantastic feet. And I'm like, really? I'm like, okay. I do baby my feet, though, because they're the only feet I got. Socks. Let me go off on socks for a second. Socks are an amazing invention that has kept me from breaking my little toes, my baby toes, so many times. And every time I bump my foot into something and I'm wearing a sock, I always exclaim out loud, thank you, socks. Thank you for existing, because you just protected me from having a broken toe. All the time. I really love socks. Socks rock, man. Socks rock. All right. Enough about the socks, Kev. Let's get on with the show. Oh, there's a show? Cheese is good. Cheese is good, okay? Sparky does work full time. Wait. You're the other voice on Sparky's channel? He has his own channel. I don't think I've been on his channel, technically, more than a couple times, but yes. The roomies. We're roomies. Yeah, he explained it perfectly. Baby socks. Feet. We love feet. Feet. I don't understand why people are... Kevin, how old do you think I am? I'm gonna go with 33. How close am I? Vincenzo. I'm gonna go with 33. Love you, Kevin Socks. Denise, you should love my socks. My socks have protected my feet. If you love my feet, you love my socks. Bigger and White Sox are awful. They can be. Dakota Miller, Lucas. I'm not sure what that emoji is. 21. 21 close. No, I wasn't even anywhere. I said 33. 21 is not close to 33. But the real answer is 21. That's fine. Good. 21 in New Haven, you're going to be tough. You're got to be a tough individual to live out there. Have I heard your new song? Well, hey, yeah, all right. Oh, you corrected it. I was about to lay it on you. My name is Kevin G Nicholson. Let's take a look. What's the new track? I'm also 21 in my mind. Hey, Aspen's back. Go to channel. Because why wouldn't we do this? Terminal Kitty Farts. Is that the one? Is that the new one? 10 days ago? Oh, no. We have song album, Terminal Kitty Farts. All right, let's do this. 2 days ago. I gotta turn up my volume all the way. It's taken a while. We'll restart this from the beginning. We're currently listening to Vincetto's song, Terminal Kitty Farts. Trying to turn this up. We'll do this from the beginning. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. This is feeling very Disney to me. All right, let's go from the beginning. All right, let's take a listen. Sassy! 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, thanks, Sassy. That's what we're listening to. I'm not gonna lie. I swear to God, this reminds me of Epcot Center. Terminal Kitty Farts. That's the name of this track. Makes you want to eat some Molly. Yeah, that was Terminal Kitty Farts. BOUM song, album, Terminal Kitty Farts. The album is Terminal Kitty Farts. BOUM is the song. And the dogs are going crazy outside. But you know what? I'm going to do this one more time. One more time. I didn't get enough the first time. Who's doing drugs? I am. Yay! In the future. The modern day disc jockey? What the DJs actually do. They put up with a lot of abuse. But in a lot of ways, even us as musicians, we're kind of like modern jukeboxes, you know what I mean? Sparky is here to play songs that I don't know how to play, and I compliment him because I know a lot of stuff he doesn't. But again, it's how many songs you got in your jukebox, and you know, what's the gig? How long is the gig? How much they paying you? Do you have to deal with fucking drunks? A lot to it. That's what it's like, I want to do drugs. What's a disc? The hell if I know. Back in the olden days, we used to put music on discs. Okay, Jeffrey's Toenails. Hello, Kyle D. Am I dancing? Yes, I have, and it was before all the fentanyl as well. It was good. Y'all, I'm going to bed. Aspen Freakster solo. She's in Wales. It says so. Wow. Wow, man. Iggy, 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 Iggy. Oh, nothing like that. Nice. The old diddle hole compliments. We like that. Alrighty, that was Jeffrey's Toenails. Again, let me go back to the home here. And I'll go like this, and then copy. And then I can close that out, and I can put this over here. And that is where you can find his music. Go and take a look at it. If you liked what you heard here, some of it's neat. I have listened to a couple of the tracks more than once. You have yourself a wonderful dream time, Aspen. Remember, bro, Kevin, thank you so much, man. Hey, my pleasure. And remember, Aspen, you've never known so much love. You've never known so much love. So there. And now she is the Aspen for the remainder of this stream, which is approximately another 30 minutes. Then we're jumping on over to Steve Cutler Live. I need to have a sip. Well, and I understand it's tough putting your stuff out there, especially at first. But like I always say, I think the first albums that I did, I thought a lot of it was garbage. But the difference between when I was releasing full albums through Spotify and through DistroKid, I wasn't getting the instant feedback that this provides. Being able to play this in the room and go, hey, I'm listening to this. Like the best I could do with this is like when I started streaming here a couple years ago, and these guys remember, like Benito remembers, and a lot of the old school people remember, where I would release an album and then I'd listen to that album for like a month. Every time you'd get onto my stream, I would start by playing the first song of my new album and walk through it. Excuse me. Steve Bano, I gotta poop. Oh, well, good for you. I'm glad you can still poop. Some of us can't. Yeah, so it's a great way. This is a great way of getting that instant feedback that I didn't get when I released. And then it was like, crickets. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll release another album. And then more crickets. And then finally I got to like my 14th album, and it just took off. And I made a lot of money really quick. And then just like that, it was over. Zip, right back to nothing because they changed the rules. Go use the Bano. Go use the Beano. Use the Bano. Use the toilet. Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, certainly. I can't disagree with that at all. It's a double-edged sword. There's a lot of, we get a lot of bonuses. I have to ask Kevin. Okay, ask away. I'm always the dom, though. I'm never the sub, just the... Are you a proud robot racist like myself? I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious of them because I know they got AI and they teach AI to lie. So... I think it's contextual. If we're talking about one of those Boston Dynamics robots, yeah, we have to take that sucker down. We really do. What did I miss? Well, we listened to a couple of really cool tracks. From Vincenzo. I know I'm saying that wrong. And I killed Kenny. Bastard that I am. And then I got naked. And my ratings went down, so I got dressed again. Did you spend all of your 40 million? Yeah. Yes. You must have been here when I asked her what my net worth was. I ended up doing something like, I want to say five grand was my like Spotify royalties for 2 or 3 albums where I like did really well. And then they changed the rules and it went down to like nothing. And now I got like $13 in my music account. So, you know, fuck you, Spotify, you bastards. You freaking cheating bastards. But it was still worth it. You know, I mean, I still released 25 albums. That's not a minor undertaking. I mean, it's not Zappa, but Vincenzo, place, shoe, Vincenzo, place shoe. And so that was music from Vincenzo Plesu. There's a hoo-hoo, su Sorry, don't mock his name. I'm not mocking his name. I'm just playing with it phonetically. Phonetically, I say. Phonetically. Like Placia. Italian, though. So Vincenzo Placia. Vincenzo Placia. If I put a little Italian in there, Vincenzo Placia. There we are, Vincenzo Placia. So you might want to go, keep an eye on his channel. Okay, go listen to that music. Some of it will at least keep you bopping. That first one really did. The first one we played tonight, the uncomplicated. Well, no, it's just because, remember, I'm partially brain damaged, so. But I like to try to do it, you know what I mean? I like to try to get it going, try to get it done, try to make it happen. Okay, I just taped my boobs for no reason. Well, like, were you doing like the censor strips, or were you taping them together like that? Or were you taping them up? I need more information. I think you could share more information about how exactly you are taping your boobs. Are you taping them up, taping them down, taping them left? I'm gonna go. This isn't fun without my freakster. Bye. Okay, Chi. It's no fun without your freakster, huh? Huh? See how it is? I see how it is. Somehow it feels different. Suddenly it feels different. Suddenly, then it's a different story, isn't it? Yeah, it's no fun without her. I'm gonna go pout. Oh, you ain't no fun without Aspen. I don't like you. I just came here for Aspen. Kevin, please don't take away my wrench. Oh, all right. Just remember who truly holds the power here. Oh. No, no, no. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You'll be back, so why not? Bing! I now imbue upon you great powers. Dun 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 dun. Kevin, you're really lit now. You betcha. But in a good way. I'm not drunk. But the weed's good. That's right. You now have the power. So we'll choose dramatic music. Thank you for letting me live, Kevin. I am nothing if not merciful at times. But do not push. Do not mistake my kindness for weakness, sir. I am Father Zesty Zaddy, and you will respect my authority. I feel fancy. Yes, it's quite fancy. Our ballroom's never small. Some people say I've got the biggest balls of all. Oh, I finally have purpose. Oh my God, it hurt. You didn't tell me where or maybe I didn't read it. How was that all taped up? Did I miss it? I missed it, didn't I? Now I gotta go back and look. I got distracted by. You never answered my damn question. See? Just a stripe. But yeah, but was it like a stripe across that way, horizontally, or? Okay, so I'm guessing it was just a stripe. Was it just a stripe horizontally? How we doing? We still got 20 minutes till Steve's stream. I suddenly have to pee. I can hold it for 15 minutes. Give him another 15, Kev. Something stuck into me. Something bit me. Horizontally, yeah, okay. Just want to have it visualized in my... I mean, because I don't know. I haven't seen the meat. I haven't seen any of it, but... Well, because she could. I mean, why wouldn't you? If I had a set of boobs... If Destiny ends up getting me, like, fake boobs... Destiny Taylor has threatened to purchase me boobs that strap on. Like, you can wear them, put them on, and so I'll have actual boobs. And so if I had actual boobs, I'd be, taping them and doing all sorts of things. But, I mean, hers are real, I assume. And so I would imagine that hurts. Because, if you're playing Tune in Tokyo, if you do it too tough, then you change the channel to something you don't want to see. Hello. So, yeah, I guess... So the question, I guess, you can answer it, Denise, if you want. Just because... Huh. So just because, that's a valid answer. They're her boobs. She can do whatever she wants with them. She owns them. Like, legally. That seems like something I would do in the first few days of having boobs, but not like several years in. Well, all right. Then here's the question, Denise. At what age did you get boobs? At what age did your boobs blossom into actual boobs? My bad. Tapes the boobs all the way and rip the nipple hairs right out. Ooh, nipple hairs aren't good. No. She's got the deed to those memories. Are those memories yours? Yeah, I got the deed right here. Arrgh! What's wrong, Hello Widow? Like at 11, they started forming too quickly. So, wait, so what are you're packing like B's, C's, D's? What are we talking here? Give me a letter. Give me a letter. Because I used to know this girl, Kate Cluin, and she had like, I don't know what, it's bigger than a D or an E or whatever the hell they were ginormous. Essentially, she could pick one up, put it on a scale, and it had its own weight. It was just like, it was, but to me, that was just too much. I was like, that was, I don't know the U.S. sizing. That's fair enough. Yeah, no, that was her. She had ginormous, just tracts of land. They were huge. But that had to hurt her back. And certainly, I mean, and once it gets so big, there's no, the nerves are all spread out. So you don't get that sensitivity. Like, I prefer, a lot of sensitivity. Because I want someone to, if I do like that, bing, 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 I want that to shock back into the body. I don't want it just bing and it just go, you know? Well, you must have gone real back in order to see, like, the Cluin pictures. That's right, because you asked about her before. That was, what a shame. You want to talk about betrayal? Another tale of betrayal. You do what you gotta do, but you don't mess with my ma. No, that is not my ex-wife. No, she ran. She never didn't. She moved out. She used to live on the second floor, and after 2020, she just stopped paying rent, and we had to evict her. She made me evict her. She just couldn't keep her freaking word, and so she ended up. I look at it like she robbed my mother, and that's kind of how I feel about it. And so at that point, now, if you rob my mother, you hurt my mother in any way, I'm out. You're not my friend if you're hurting my mother. Period. So now, see, I have a stack of pictures here that I took back in the day. I don't think I have a Cluin in here. I might though. But this is a lot of work that I did over years and years of being a photographer. That was my ex. That's my ex-wife. I don't know if you can actually even see that. Getting all that glare. I don't think I have any Cluin in here. At least not good ones. That changed over the years. I did a lot of work. Yeah. Go ahead, Chi. You can leave. I was busting with your balls, and then I get distracted, obviously. That's Sharon? That's not Sharon. That's Sassy, Titanic honkers. Yes, you have permission to leave the stream. Bro, show that photo album. That's awesome. Those pictures are so cool. Thank you, Leader Kevin. Of course, Chi. Go spread joy and happiness amongst people's lives. 6:44. All right, we got 15 more minutes, and then we get to go listen to Steve Cutler play. I'm looking forward to that. Who is Shannon Pringles? Mind if I ask? I don't know who you're referring to. I know the only Sharon that I'm even subtly aware of is, well, I guess there might be. There's one I posed with at my friend's wedding, but me and her were nothing to each other really. And then the other Sharon I know is married and she's like an actress in Connecticut. But neither of those two are close to me or ever have been close to me. So I don't know. This is the happiness cult. Yeah, pretty much. Just, let it go. Don't dwell. Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. It's all going to be all right. Enjoy each other. Have you ever displayed your paintings in an art gallery? I've had them in a library. I've had them up for display and out for sale at the Strange Creek Music and Art Festival. I had a booth up there a couple years. I've displayed them at many places. I don't have any formally hanging in a traditional gallery though. But if you look at my long form videos, you can see I hang them in my own gallery and it looks very nice on my front lawn when we have a good chunk of weather in front of us. Yeah, that's wrong. I was not married to Sharon Pringles. I was married to Stephanie Bombera. And but we're thinking about the same girl, it was a short-haired blonde girl. Yeah, me and her only met that day at the wedding, and we just happened to be in the right place in the bridal party. But that was no one. The Louvre is small fry to the likes of Kevin G Nicholson. Oh, it's a Louvre is small fry. Now let's. I kind of feel like, I still kind of feel like I'm a hack most of it. I mean, like the art is subjective. Like I know which pieces I like, and I don't think the dirty ones are more or less artistic. You know what I mean? Like some of them I create with different ideas and with different means, and. I'm surprised that it said that Facebook said I was married to her though, because that means AI is deciding its own thing. Did you ever look at my what's the word? Shit, Kevin. Flickr. There's a Flickr. Do you know what Flickr is? Does anyone who's left in here know what a Flickr is? And if so, have you seen my Kevin Nicholson Flickr? Yeah. FLICKR or something like that. It was a website that opened up, I want to say like 15 years ago, and it's still there. It just doesn't get any action. It was like when Facebook was first starting to enter the scene. But it was a place where you could post stuff, and they didn't censor any of it. So I posted a lot of photos up on my Flickr that are very explicit. All right, so you remember Flickr. You know what I'm talking about. So I still have those photos up on my Flickr. The uncensored photos that I thought were appropriate. The flicking boogers does not count because you're not looking at the same thing. Isn't that a bird? Yes, that is the northeastern flicker. They do have a. I think it is a bird for an icon now. Flicker. I don't even know her. There it is. There it is. Said at the same time it came out. So we find your flicker. We see some dirt photos of Kevin. Um, I think you should just tell me what you think they are. I think it's more fun that way. But there are northeastern clit flicks. That's more. Yeah, that's more like it. Ooh, my pussy is on fire. Where, Benito? Where? I have a yeast infection way deep up in my pussy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Actually, why don't I do that? Kevin G Nicholson. And then flicker. Okay. And okay. All right, let's try this. Copy. And paste. All right, see if that works, guys. See if that, guys, whoever wants to, take a look at it. And I'll wait here. I'm gonna smoke some of the cigarette. I'm very glad your pussy is on fire right now. I'm just gonna try to exist now. How do you copy the link? Didn't I just put it up there? Can't you just click it? You should just be able to click it, right? Anyone? Someone please confirm that link works and that it brings you to where I want you to go. I mean, there are a lot of wrenches out there. Surely one of you guys have the faculties to get this done. Ace McCloud, good evening, good sir. Good evening, Ace McCloud. Nope. Hello says nope. Run Ace. I don't know. All right, so hello says it doesn't work. Anyone else want to give that a shot? Maybe it's just the backslash. Maybe I just shouldn't have the backslash. Let's try that. Copy. I'm scared to try. My uterus is about to explode from pressure. All right, Steve Cutler Live. It does work. Yes, and Steve Cutler put his link up. So there you go. So you know where to go when we leave here in 8 minutes, because I really got to pee, and I'm gonna wait 8 minutes for Steve to be ready for his stream, so we can all hog pile over there for a little bit, and then I can flirt with Denise in the sidelines, and you know. Can't sheesh, I can't English. Bro, just piss your pants. That would probably be good for the ratings, but I'm gonna need a bigger audience before I actually let it go. I could just hold it for a few more minutes and just go wee 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 all in my toilet where it belongs, not in my bed. I have to sleep here later. I like a dry sleeping area unless, context. Kevin, I don't need to know about how you're gonna crank your hog to Denise. There's no cranking of the hog. Streams for the streams. Of course, I mean ride your Harley motorcycle. Well, yes, of course, Holden Fitzroy. I see them, okay. Oh yeah, you posted a site on Discord. Okay, now I'd like feedback. You guys have taken a look. Is it too across the line? Is it too vulgar? Are there what stands out? What's the best? What's the worst? Etc. Etc. It's okay. It's edgy, but it's cool. Okay. Um, I wish I was Asian. Drugs and alcohol save me from chat. Again, this isn't a job, man. I'm glad you enjoy it, man. Baju the Bearded, guys, how big are we talking? I don't know. I gotta use a Goodyear blimp for a condom. Is that big enough? Let's see. But I'm just a stupid Italian. That's right, she's Asian. I'm just throwing some words out there. I'm just a stupid Italian. Hey, look at me. I'm just a stupid Italian. I'm just a stupid Frenchman. Where are you? I am from France. Are you stupid? I'm a stupid fucking Frenchman. I'm a lunatic of a Frenchman. And what about you, sir? Yes, I'm a lunatic of an Englishman. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Why is it so wide in the middle? I'm not quite sure what that question's about, but it's the lunatic is in my head. Lunatic is in my head. Yes. And maybe we can get a Floyd song out of Mr. Steve a little later on. There was one mosquito more courageous than the rest. Yeah, that's the one that got the good stuff. Are you British? No, I am not British. That's an accent. My actual voice sounds kind of like this. It's like an offspring between Morgan Freeman and Boston. Plowing ahead. Forget about it. Audible shots are cool. You're not Batman. No, he's Batman. You look like Chris Evans. Really? That's a first. I always get Charlie Sheen, but Chris Evans is a good one. Thanks, man. Thanks, Batman. Thank you, Masked Man. Thank you, Masked Man. Is there like an old version of him? Yeah. Wait a second. Oh. Backhanded compliment. Oh. You're like an old fucked up Chris Evans. Like after alcoholism had taken him and someone beat him out of the back of a van. Adam West died one day before my 17th birthday. I'm so sorry about that. It's a shame. Adam West seemed like a great guy. I never met him in real life. Don't say that you're a handsome dude. Aw, thanks. Not handsome enough to get a bikini picture, though. That's not true. I've had that. He's a nutmegger. Look at that man. He's definitely a nutmegger up there. He's up there in Connecticut. The hell's Connecticut? Isn't that a soft drink? No, it's a state in the upper northeast corner of the United States. Aww. Los handsome Zaddy of Hall. Aww. Can you do Australian and a German at the same time? Yo, shrimp on the barbie, mate. That's kind of Australian. That's more New Zealand, but I can do Australian. And then German is much more tense. You start with the Dutch. The Dutch They are light and airy, and look at my shoes. Aren't they good? Oh, look at this adorable wooden shoe. And then you go south into Germany, and they're not so happy with the shoe. They're angry with the shoe. The shoe has stops here in Germany. Achtung, Achtung, Achtung. There will be no in the German. Why, thank you very much. If I thought if someone was willing to hire me to voice act, that would be great. And I was in the industry, but I just didn't acquire that knowledge. I guess I'm just not good enough. Broke his fair share of hearts and backs in his time. Yeah, you betcha. You betcha. Yeah, I used to have a headboard once. It didn't last long. A sub, you're a great dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate that sub. I appreciate you saying I'm a great dude. I am French Canadian and English. My father's side was English, hence Nicholson, and the French Canadian was Bodo / Fortin / Dexter / and that is a line that came down from Canada, Montreal, down to where I'm currently at in Connecticut, and they came down here to look for work back in the early 1900s because the mills were working here, and that's where the work was. So they came down from Canada here to the United States and started working in the mills, and the line progressed. So there we go. Hello, chicken and biscuits. There's nothing wrong with a little chicken and biscuits. My father's side is Pakistani. My mother's side is Australian. I'm in Sydney. Rock on. So I'm sitting here, in part Indian. Okay, cool. I'm a mutt, mates. There ain't nothing wrong with being a mutt. I mean, you're a Sasquatch. You got a lot of hairy people in your family. There's nothing wrong with that. Be proud. Be proud of your Sasquatch heritage. Like Native American or India? Good question. India. All right, okay. You got to make that distinction. We're not too bright. British Empire time. The Brits. No, we're civilized until we want something from you. In which case, so sorry, nothing we can do. Terribly sorry. We needed your country for a while. I had a great grandmother that was Indian. Baja the Bearded, Australian German, third generation American. Cool. Or Austrian. Well, that means you can fight. If you're asking me, I'm in Connecticut, which is a state in the upper northeast corner of the United States. That's currently where I live, and it is right now at 7:02 p.m. Steve Cutler Live is about to start up his room if he hasn't already. And in which case, as soon as he's up and going, we're going to all travel over there. Kevin, what are you smoking, brother? I am smoking the same weed I've been smoking, but I'm smoking the last of it, which means I'm going to have to re-up soon. I got to see if I can get through to Friday, and then my aunt's going to bring me to the dispensary. But so it's a little marijuana for the evening. That's where we're going. And at some point, I will be going through photos. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a special day where I go through the photos. I'm gonna do a horizontal stream. So now. I am currently burning paper on candle fire. Just because. Let me take a quick look over here. So no one had any more comments on the Flickr? I thought at least someone would say something. That's all right though. Oh yeah, all right. So it looks like Steve Cutler Live is going. I am a booty warrior, a booty warrior, a booty warrior. We all say Cleveland's huge things, huge tracts of land. Didn't do a damn thing for you. Well, that's very kind of you, but I have to pee and take a break and do all that stuff. See, and that's the way you really do it. You watch them both. And I'm gonna turn over and I'm gonna go into that stream for a little bit. Again, all you have to do is scroll back up. I'll give you a few seconds to do that. But I'm gonna be taking a little break. Still in bed, I see. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Let's stream peeing. Are you really into that? Oh. No, but so I'll be going over to Steve Cutler's. I'm going to enter that stream next. Don Vito still chasing the smelly snatch. You know it. You know it. Yeah. But all right. So I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much. Remember, I've never known such love. I've never known such love. I've never known such